If the state does not know who its citizens are, then why is the burden of fixing that problem placed on the citizen instead of the state? Because what started as a government failure in implementing and improving documentation is slowly becoming a political tool. Now, think about that. A citizenship the state can confirm from a settled database is a citizenship that cannot be selectively doubted. If belonging is already recorded, verified, and maintained by the state, then nobody can suddenly be questioned right before the election that are you Indian or not. Nobody can be questioned in one district but not in another. Nobody can be questioned because they belong to a particular community. The answer would have already existed. The state knows, the citizen knows, and the matter is settled. But a citizenship system built on documents on demand is different. That citizenship can be doubted, not everywhere and not all at once, but selectively, because the discretion no is a tap. A tap can always be opened or closed. Now, here's the deeper problem. Every verification system fears one of these two mistakes. One, a false positive. Second, a non citizen gets treated as a citizen, or a false negative, whereas genuine citizen gets excluded. This system is increasingly built around preventing false positives, which is preventing the illegal migrant who slips through. And the price of that choice is more false negatives, more genuine citizens forced to prove that they belong, which brings us to the contradiction. The citizenship confusion is real, the documentation failures are real, the migration concerns are real. But instead of resolving the confusion, the state keeps building new verification exercises on top of the confusion. And every new verification exercise transfers back the burden onto the citizens, because when the state demands proof, it often demands the documents that the state itself failed to provide. Be it birth certificates, land records, legacy rolls, old archives, for many of India's poorest citizens, those records were never properly created, maintained, or preserved in the first place. And when they are missing, the loss belongs to the citizens and not the state. The burden only runs one way with this government, right? So when the state fails, the citizen proves, which is why I think we are asking the wrong question. The question is not, why are you verifying? Every state verifies. The real question is, why are you verifying before fixing the documentation foundation? Yeah. Why does every solution expand verification without first expanding certainty? Because every time the state fails to document someone, the citizen inherits the cost, not the state. And until that changes, every debate about CAA, SIR, voter rolls, everything is really the same debate. Not who is a citizen, but who should bear the consequences of the state record failure, the state or the citizen. Because a state that truly knows who its citizens are doesn't keep asking the same question, it answers it. Let me know what you think in the comments.